and gentlemen, welcome to the In the Paint podcast, season 2. Obviously, you know me, fat ass Calvin Camerath, joined by my new co-host this way. His
Isaac
name
Hunkins.
is Isaac Hunkins. Obviously, as he has told you, he is afraid of women. That is a thing. Isaac, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you're now a permanent part of it, I guess. So explain to these people why you wanted to be on this show, why you wanted to talk basketball, why basketball matters to you, and why you're afraid of women.
I mean, I had nothing better to do on my Sunday and Monday nights.
Okay.
Right. I enjoy settling down and talking a little basketball with some cultured people as yourself. I'm afraid of women because I shouldn't really have to explain that one, but
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, I play basketball. Come January, it'll be 3 nights a week. So yeah, I enjoy basketball. That's all.
Yeah. Did you played basketball in high school?
I did.
You were trash, right?
2.5 years technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're like one of the lowest scoring people in the CETA history, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, probably. Who knows?
Yeah. Washed.
Correct.
Washed. How are the knees?
The knees, they're holding in there. They're holding in there. A lot of ibuprofen.
A lot of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
That checks out. All right. Well, welcome to In the Paint, Isaac. We're gonna get right into it. We do this thing. I shouldn't say we. For those who are going to ask because they watched the show last year, Gage wanted to do the show. He couldn't commit to the time frame. Schooling, everything. Don't blame him. But we miss him, obviously. He might even make guest appearances. We'll see. We don't know for sure. I can tell you that a couple of people that I have already confirmed will be on the show in this season will be Abraham Lincoln himself. We will have Mocha Ginobili, a.k.a. Michael Price, a.k.a. Mike with the fat ass from Iowa. We will have Mr. Draven Barth, formerly one half of the CD's podcast, which I was a part of. He was the D in CD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways,
airball.
That was more like a. I don't know if it was an airball, but I definitely hit like the top right corner of the backboard. You know what I mean? Like I shot a 3 and I felt good about it, but it was very off. Yeah, absolutely. Isaac's full of energy tonight. We love it. Let's get into a couple different things. Let's start with way too early MVP predictions. Go ahead, Isaac. Give your first take that I can get pissed off at.
I got 2 for you.
Okay. It can only be one MVP, so I'm assuming you have 2 candidates.
Yes, 2 candidates.
Okay, go ahead.
Anthony Edwards.
Absolutely not.
Victor Wembanyama.
Very possible. Very possible. We're a week into the season. It's possible. I was gonna say Luka, and I still am going to say Luka. However, he's gonna have a week off. But it seems like whenever the best white guy on the Lakers is out for that game, the next white guy inherits the superpowers of the former white guy. Because Austin Reeves goes off for 51 now that Luka's out. You know, like
that might be an Austin Reeves jersey.
I think it should be. I think we should make a handshake deal right now. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
You're a Bucks fan. I'm a Lakers fan. How about this handshake deal? If the Lakers go farther than the Bucks in the playoffs, you have to buy an Austin Reeves jersey.
Okay.
And you have to wear it for an episode, and then it has to hang on them rafters behind you. Okay.
Okay.
If the Bucks go farther than the Lakers, I will let you pick any player on the Lakers, and I will buy their jersey.
What if I want to pick up a player on the Bucks? Then?
Who would you want to pick? You want to pick Grady Dick?
Grady Dick doesn't play for the Bucks.
No, I know. I thought you said you didn't want to pick somebody who plays for the Bucks.
No, I said I should be able to pick a player for the Bucks. Then
that's what I'm saying. You can pick any player on the Bucks.
You said Lakers. My bad.
Did I? My bad. You can pick any player on the Bucks, and I will put up their jersey in the background, and I will wear it for an episode.
AJ Green sounds like another.
Is that a Mexican joke?
No, I'm talking about Derry Bird. Yeah, I got the clank.
Yeah, that's another that was an air ball. That one was.
Oh.
Okay, so you're saying Victor Wembanyama for MVP?
I want to go at Ant, but if Wemby keeps doing what he's doing, I think it's almost unanimous.
It's unanimous. Wow. I mean, so far to start this, what?
Is that my first hot take? Unanimous MVP vote?
A unanimous MVP for Victor Wembanyama. You know what's crazy? Victor Wembanyama might be the first player in NBA history to win Most Improved Defensive Player and MVP all in 1 year. 31 points per game, 60% field goal percentage, 14 boards, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and the block numbers are outrageous as well. I understand why Victor Wembanyama could be MVP. Mm-hmm. I don't disagree that it's possible that he wins MVP. Are the Spurs going to be relevant is the question. Are they going to be relevant enough for him to win MVP? Which I know a lot of people are like, that doesn't matter that shouldn't matter in the MVP. It does. Your success as a player should lead your team to being something better, right? Mm-hmm. So do I think the Spurs are going to be a top seed in the West? I don't know. I do know that the Lakers probably will be. I do know that Luka dropped, what was it? I think 41. It was like 41 and then 40 something else in the second game. Mm-hmm. Jammed his finger, and having some knee soreness. Now out for a week. Yeah, I mean, he's a hooper, man. Like he lost a ton of weight. Great for him. The new knees probably feel better. I think that we're going to see a generational run from Luka, especially if he comes back playing exactly how he was, knowing that he has to go without LeBron for the first month probably of the season. That Lakers team, I will say now that Luka's out, Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Rui Hachimura, they're starting to look like they're gelling and gelling and gelling. I think Luka might win MVP, and I think he might run away with it halfway through the season, especially if he stays healthy.
If I see Luka try or actually put somebody on a poster or attempt to put somebody on a poster this year, that'll give me enough, reasoning that he's lost enough weight that he can get up there.
So you think that Luka being able to dunk on somebody is a testament to whether he's lost enough weight?
Yeah.
The guy who's not known for his athleticism. The key test we're going by is if he can dunk on somebody.
His first couple of years, he was trying to dunk on people, had a couple posters.
So let me ask you this. If you could yam on 20% of the people that you attempted to, right? So you 1 out of 5 times you go up, you're yamming on somebody, right? Or if you could slow yourself down and shoot a controlled layup, probably draw a foul and get an and one 60% of the time. Which one are you going to do?
I'm yamming on him. Yeah. I'm scoring everywhere else. I don't even need to care about the free throw line.
You don't need to care about the free throw line.
If I'm efficient without getting to the free throw line.
You know what? You're absolutely right. You don't need to care about the free throw line. You, of all people, do not need to care about the free throw line. Shout out to Brick Squad. Yeah, if you know, you know.
I should put that jersey up there.
Should. Not a bad idea. So let's move forward from MVP. Let's talk about finals matchups. Way too early. Obviously, everything we say right now is about to be correct, and we're about to predict the NBA finals, and you should go bet your life savings on it because we know what we're talking about.
Already put my house on it.
So then who's your finals matchup? Who's making it out of the Eastern Conference for you to the NBA finals?
Bucks T-Wolves finals.
Bucks T-Wolves.
Yep.
Bucks T-Wolves.
Mm-hmm. Also, we might have only 5 candidates for MVP this year, and it might not even be close the rest of the way out. Wemby, Luka, SGA, Giannis, and Anthony Edwards.
Dude, okay, look, I love Anthony Edwards as much as actually, I really don't. Gage has such a hard on for that man. I don't see him winning MVP.
I do agree. I think he's got to take the T-Wolves to at least the finals, if not win the finals, for that to happen or even be considered. Just because the last four people I named are still juggernauts in each category.
I mean, okay, look, minus the fact that he's hurt right now, right? Hamstring injury, sidelining him, be out for a little while, undisclosed. We know he can score, and we know he can score effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize that the basketball is more than a one-dimensional game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're able to score does not mean that you're going to be the most valuable player in the league.
He plays defense. He's a super underrated passer, in my opinion. He does. The only thing he might struggle with sometimes is maybe the rebound numbers. But I don't even think that's as much of a struggle as people might think it is.
So, okay. Would you say that Steph Curry usually won MVP because of his scoring ability?
His ability to be unguarded and
his
ability to be a playmaker.
Okay. So, okay, sure. Let's take both of those things into account, right? What you're saying, though, is that because he's a great playmaker and that he was unguardable, is Ant guardable?
I don't know.
Answer the question. Ant is guardable. Ant is very guardable. Defense is about effort, right? If you put your chest into a man and play solid defense, defense is not hard to play. You can affect people's shots. You don't have to lock somebody down, quote unquote. You don't have to be the greatest defender in the world to stop somebody. Stephen Curry, he chucks it up. You're like, man, this shit's probably going in. I don't know how, but it's probably going in. And you play tight defense on him. I don't know if you've been watching him because I've watched, I think, two out of the 4 Timberwolves games that have happened so far this year. And gets very uncomfortable with very tight defense. And he looks for the refs to bail him out. And it doesn't happen a lot. Okay.
Because SGA's got them all on payroll. Anyway.
If Ant is such a stupendous passer, how many assists do you think he's averaging? And I know we're so early in the season, so this is a stupid question. How many assists do you think he's averaging so far this year?
Probably 4.5.
No, he's averaging 2. How many boards do you think Anthony Edwards is averaging this year?
5.5, 6.
He's averaging 3. 4. Sorry, he's averaging 4. 4 boards and 2 assists and 20. Don't get me wrong, 25.7 a night. Pretty nice, especially when you're shooting 47 from the 3. Yeah, that's a nice clip. But that's not MVP.
Yet. MVP is not decided within the first month even of the league, of the season starting.
It's not decided in the first, but it affects it.
Mm-hmm.
And if Ant can't get that assist number up above a 6, he ain't winning no damn MVP. If Ant was going to win MVP, the Timberwolves have to finish top 4 in the West, which they did last year. He needs to average 28, 6, and 6.
Okay. I was going to go 28, 7 and 6, but
28, 6, and 6, 1 to 2 steals a game and a block.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to have some stupid highlights. I need to see him yam on somebody aggressively.
That was every year.
It usually does, right? That's usually a given. But like he needs to yam on Wemby. He yams on Wemby, I'll give him MVP. If he yams on Wemby, Handshake deal.
So,
if
okay.
he yams on Wemby, I will call him the MVP.
Are you saying since Ja yammed on Wemby last year that he should have been in the MVP conversation?
No, Ja was busy shooting up nightclubs. I'm talking that Anthony Edwards. if Anthony Edwards can dunk on Wemby, then we can have a conversation about like impactful moments plus statistics plus standings.
I'm gonna tag Anthony Edwards in every single social media post from here on, whether it relates to the podcast or not, and say, "Yam on Wemby, please."
We're gonna clip this, and I'm gonna put it on TikTok on our account, and I'm gonna tag Anthony Edwards, and we'll see what happens. He probably will never see it. That's fine, but
that's
okay.
Shoot.
Bucks T-Wolves is your finals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you want my realistic answer or do you want my fandom answer? Pick one. I'll give you both of them. You want my fandom answer?
Yeah.
Okay. My fandom answer is I want Lakers Bucks so bad. I want it more than anything in this world. I want to go to the NBA Finals and watch Luka drop 50 on Giannis's head. I want to watch DeAndre Ayton out-rebound Miles Turner, block 6 shots. I want to see LeBron yam on Giannis. I want to see everything. I want to see Austin Reeves cross AJ Green in the Battle of the Whites. I want to see every single thing I possibly can because I know the Lakers would sweep the Bucks in 4. It would be the easiest series of all time.
Wild.
I'm just telling you. The realistic answer is Cavs versus Thunder is where I think we're probably going to end up. Do I want it? Absolutely not. I wish Tyrese Halliburton was healthy, and I wish that Pacers team never broke up, kind of. And I would say let's get a rematch because I think Halliburton was going to go on one of the greatest runs of all time last year, and I think he was going to win Game 7 until he tore his ACL, and man, it would have been the greatest run in NBA history. To buzzer beat every single team and then go on and just dominate them in Game 7.
Yeah.
Would have been so good. All right. Let's talk about the NBA season length. Do you think the NBA needs to shorten their season? 82 games. Is it too many? Is it too few? Do we need 164 games? Do we need 328 games? Do we need to play 2 a days?
No.
Okay.
I think
that was kind of obvious.
82, honestly, I think is just fine. I should probably ask this. Are the NBA Cup games counted towards the season total, or is that completely?
If you don't make it past the finals, no, never mind. I'm pretty sure they flex games out of the later in the year to make up for that. So I'm pretty sure that's accounted for in the 82 games. So you think 82 is good though?
Yeah, I was trying to think and then compared to other sports and the differences. I don't think it should be.
Go ahead.
I don't think it should be more I don't think it should break 90 if it would be more, but I also don't think it should go lower. I mean, it's been that way for however long, probably since.
God, I want to say the merger. I think it's been that way for quite some time.
I think you're seeing more
look that up.
Injuries or soreness and stuff. It's a faster pace, pushing the ball, offensive game, but you've had people in the early 2000s, 90s, 80s played all 82 games a year, or maybe 75 at minimum. But
so I don't think we need to change the length of the NBA season. However, what I do think we need to do is eliminate back-to-backs. I think back-to-backs are terrible, especially for aging superstars in the league like LeBron.
mm-hmm.
I think it's even bad for superstars like Luka, like Giannis, like Ant. I get it. You know, a lot of these guys are still young and they quote unquote should be able to do it. But if you want to really focus on the quality of your league, back-to-backs are probably the thing that you should eliminate. Because, like, for instance, right? Let's say the Lakers are going into town to play, I don't know, the Sacramento Kings on a Thursday at full strength, right? And Luka and LeBron are playing, and they play 35 minutes, and it goes down to the wire. And then they have OKC the next night.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers are not going to be at 100% that next night. Like the quality of play, is going to be significantly worse because those guys are now fatigued. You're not going to get Luka at 100% or LeBron at 100%. I mean, you're 21 or 20. You look at your knees. Like, they're already trashed. If you had to play basketball 82 nights out of like 6 months, travel, everything included, you would be in shambles.
To an extent.
Explain.
The rehab and the things that would be at my accessibility to put my knees in better condition might change that. Do I think that I would be able to play all 82 games without any wear and tear or needing to take a night off? No, not at all. But the rehabilitation, the doctors, everything that is given to you at that high of a level would and does, in my opinion, help considerably compared to even college, even high school.
I would rebuke college because a lot of these colleges are actually putting so much money into those rehab systems. And I don't, to my knowledge, I don't think colleges play back-to-backs at all.
I don't think so either.
So I think the rehab in college is even a little bit better than in the NBA, if I had to argue. However, I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just think back-to-backs, especially with travel days included, are terrible for the quality of our product. If I had to say, I don't think they should lessen the season either. I think 82 games is probably perfect. I do think once the NBA expands, because I think it's going to at some point, I think we're going to have a little bit of a different schedule. I don't know what it's going to look like. I could see the amount of games going up slightly in that scenario, but I don't know for sure. I don't know.
Also an interesting take, and it'll never happen because it doesn't make sense from a financial standpoint for the NBA and its ratings. But instead of having crossover games, teams from the West playing teams from the East in the regular season, you play through your teams in your conference through the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
And then the seeding from the playoffs goes to that. And literally the top two teams without playing anyone else then are the finals teams. You're playing a whole new team you haven't seen before on the court. You really proved you were the best in your conference, and now you're playing the best in the other conference.
So, wild take. Just insane. I will say no. I like the beginning of the idea. I really do. I think that if West teams only play teams from the West and East teams only play teams from the East, that would be interesting. I think what we would rather want, because we don't want to just skip the playoffs in like that tournament style at the end.
Oh no, I'm not saying skip that, but you play the regular season, whatever, and then the top four seeded teams from each conference play each other, and then it goes on from there, like normal playoff. But I'm just saying during the regular season, East doesn't play the West at all.
Okay, so let me modify that ending to this because I love the beginning. I really do. It's a great beginning. I love it. Anyways, it's gonna be huge. I think we do exactly what you said, and the rankings at the end of the year, we combine them all. So like, the best team in the West was 60 and 22. And then the best team in the East was 59-23. And then the next best team in the West was 58-24. I think that first team in the West would be the 1 seed. That second team, or the first team in the East, is the 2nd seed. The third or the second team in the West is the 3rd seed. And then we have a 1 through 16. 1 plays 16, 2 plays 15. We have an actual bracket where it just takes out of the consideration who's in the West, who's in the East, and your overall record is what determines where you are in the playoffs. I don't like eliminate 2 1 seeds, eliminate the East and Western Conference in the playoffs. Keep that during the NBA regular season because I like the idea of that. But once we get into the playoffs, mesh, and then it's 1 play 16, 2 15, 3 14, so on and so forth. And we just have a tournament of champions all the way down to the end. Because that's how you get the true Cinderella stories. That's how you get the
kind of like March Madness. You get a little March Madness action going on.
In a sense, it's still a 7-game series.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in a sense, I think so. I think it would be a lot more like March Madness. Yeah. I don't know.
NBA.
Hey, listen, you know what I mean? Speaking of the NBA season, does the NBA in-season cup mean anything to you?
No. Is it nice as just another accolade for teams to put in the trophy case for the teams that win it? Yes. Is it nice to say, hey, we were at our bet, like we were the best team come mid-season? Sure. Or even considerable best team come mid-season? Because I truly don't believe that players care about it too much. I believe that the players are still playing to win a championship, the NBA Finals. But I don't think that winning an in-season tournament matters as much as, like, let's say you make it to the semifinals of the tournament, but you've got a rough stretch coming out of that tournament of games you need to win to keep your place in the regular season.
Yeah.
Your starters aren't going to be playing as hard. People might sit out a couple games to make sure they're ready for the stuff that actually counts. Well, also,
go ahead.
Bucks won last year's in-season tournament. They beat the Thunder. Who won the finals last year? The Thunder.
Okay.
Who got swept the first round of the playoffs? The Bucks. Sad to say. Also, MVP, SGA. Okay, Giannis in the finals against the Thunder at 26, 19, and 10. That's a stud stat line on any night of the year. Okay. SGA, 21, 4, and 2. That's, if you look at just those 2 stats from the season cup, you're like, oh, SGA is not even in the MVP conversation at all.
Well, okay. Sure. Giannis played like trash second half of the season, but he had off nights. I shouldn't say he played like trash. That's not true. But okay. Also, by the way, shout out to Darvin Ham, who's the greatest in-season cups coach of all time. Like, first year Lakers wins it, second year Bucks wins it. You know what I mean? Like, Darvin Ham's the GOAT of the in-season cup. Respect. I think the players do care. Contrary, I think the players actually. I think it makes the quality of the game better. Honestly,
I know because I can see where that comes from because the NBA did it to boost the ratings because NBA ratings were going.
Well, yeah, I mean anybody will say you don't need to watch the regular season. I watch a lot of the regular. I have the Lakers up on the side right now. I watch the regular season. I love watching basketball. I'll probably watch Lauri Markkanen's 51-point performance after this. Like I will probably watch those games.
I'm keeping updated.
He got the fantasy league going on the
also,
side.
VJ Edgecombe.
Shout out to you. Okay, we'll come back to the Emirates Cup in a second. Shout out to you. We recorded a podcast already. The file got corrupted. Isaac said VJ Edgecombe was going to win Rookie of the Year. I just like to publicly state that he said it. He said it. He might know a thing or two. VJ Edgecombe's a dog. That boy, hey, dog's got a bark. Oh, he can eat. He can eat.
Naz Reid put up 18-7-2 in a loss.
Yeah, Naz Reid is the like epitome of why you don't just pay every bench player ever.
I kind of looked out in my fantasy drafts. I auto drafted on 3 picks, and one of them was Naz Reid, and the other was Bobby Portis. Yeah, Wemby was the first one, so
Yeah. Can't be mad at that.
Also, Nikola Vucevic, absolute dog so far. As I'm pretty sure he's averaging a double-double.
Vooch is a stud. Vooch is always going to be a stat pad stud. He'll get traded probably by the deadline if I had to guess, but yeah, man. I'm 0-1 in our fantasy league, so that's super fun.
I'm 1-1 in first place.
I'm gonna have to listen to this for a while. All right, Emirates Cup though, I think it actually does add to the NBA season in some ways. Okay. If you look at, and this is gonna sound kind of goofy in some senses, but if you look at the way players at the end of those cup games, when they're quote unquote like already winning, they're still trying to score because the points matters. Also, fat bonus at the end if you win it. Like, I don't remember exactly what they get paid, but they get paid, and they get paid handsomely.
I think for teams who know or are considered non-contending teams or non-deep playoff run teams, that's a big incentive for them to make a point for themselves in the Emirates Cup.
I get what you're saying.
Because I think the Hawks went to the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, and they weren't even relevant come playoff time.
Well, it's the Hawks.
Yeah, but to make it to the semifinals, that's still something to. And they only lost to the Bucks by like 10 points in the semifinals game. It was fairly close.
Regardless, yeah, it's probably. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that the quality of play is up because players are trying to make this worth something. The fact that we get banners from it, super funny. I love that. Mm-hmm. I just think that there should be more things like this in the NBA. I think that we need more fun ways to get the players invigorated. Go ahead. Let's hear a stupid take.
The toilet bowl, the worst seed in the East and the worst seed in the West play each other for the number 1 lottery pick?
I think they should play each other for slightly higher odds. I don't think they should play each other for the pick.
Disagree to agree, Adam. That's fine.
What? Agree to disagree? Is that what you meant?
Mm-hmm. Disagree to agree. Mm-hmm.
You mean, okay. Agree to disagree.
Disagree to agree.
The NBA changed to an 82-game season in 67, by the way.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's move on to our last topic. By the way, we need some help from you. If you're currently watching this episode, we need something to call this segment where we close out the show. I think in the past we've called it the heat check. Give us your comments down below. We're going to take the best one, and that's what we're going to call it moving forward. Because if you've been here for this long listening to two idiots ramble about basketball, that just shows you're a real fan, and we actually care about what you have to say. Let's talk about the third option in the NBA. Let's talk about who is the best third option in the NBA. The 2 stars, I guess, if you want to look at it, or 1 star, depending on what team you have, or no stars if you are like a just community-driven team and you're trash. Who is the best third option in the NBA, in your opinion?
My opinion right now, especially, yeah. There's two: Austin Reeves and Aaron Gordon.
Okay.
Austin Reeves, I think, is taking it right now for me. But Aaron Gordon just had one of the highest scoring, most efficient nights ever the other night, and still lost to Steph Curry, who, by the way, sorry to throw you under the bus here, Calvin. We had a little bit in our first recorded episode that got deleted about who was going to be on the downfall this year. Calvin's vote was Steph Curry. He heard that episode through the archives and said, "Oh, all right, watch this."
Now, let me get this clear. I said Steph Curry was more likely to have a down year because you said LeBron was going to have a down year. The words Stephen Curry was going to be the biggest downfall of the year did not come out of my mouth.
I guess we'll never know.
What did come out of my mouth is that I thought Kevin Durant and Steph Curry were more likely to take a step back this year than LeBron. Mm-hmm. So far, that has not been proven true. Stephen Curry is not happy with me, and I apologize. And if you could please never do that to my Lakers again, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. I'm in agreement, though. Austin Reeves, in my opinion, is the best third option in the NBA. I don't think it's close. I think if you look around the NBA, it seems as though every single time LeBron and Luka aren't able to go, Austin Reeves goes bananas. It just hits home runs, nukes. He goes ballistic. The funny thing to me is that, and you know what, this might sound like Lakers bias because obviously I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't see a third option in the league where I could look at a guy and be like, yeah, he might go for 50 tonight. Like Austin Reeves, I can see that.
I agree now, but before the other night, did you think that? I was thinking maybe a 40 ball.
Did I look at Austin Reeves and go, yeah, he's going to drop 51 on better than 50% shooting? No, I did not think that. What I did think, though, is I was like, oh, Luke is out? And LeBron's out? I bet you Austin Reeves about to have a night. Mm-hmm. I was thinking something.
35, 8, and 10.
I was thinking something along those lines. But he did even better, 51, 11, and 9. Not to mention that tonight against the Blazers, yet again, no Luka, yet again, no LeBron. He's 10 for 16, 32 points, 40% three-point shooting, 4 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals. And it's only the midway of the third quarter. Austin Reeves is the most disgusting third option in the NBA. It's not close. I would like to have the argument Austin Reeves should win most improved player. And I don't think it's close.
Go ahead. Go through your I'll let you finish, but when we're done, go through your fantasy, and we'll each pull out a player who had the best game tonight on our team. Okay, and we'll see who wins in that matchup.
You have Austin Reeves on your team, don't you?
Mm-mm.
I wish I had Austin Reeves on my team. I'm mad I don't have Austin Reeves on my team.
Ooh.
Tonight, my best player would have been Keontae George.
Let me see that stat line.
Keontae George tonight had 26 points, 5 boards, 10 assists, 1 steal on slightly less than 50% field goal percentage.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad. Okay.
Yeah. I had VJ Edgecombe tonight, who had another heck of a night, but he still does not win. I had Wemby tonight, who had another heck of a night, but he still does not win. Vucevic, 17, 17, and 9. 2 steals, 7 for 11 from the field. Knocked down both free throws. 3 turnovers, though. He's got to settle them down. 17, 17, and 9. 1 assist away from a triple-double as a big man. I'd say he takes it away from me.
You're saying 17, 17, and 9 is better than 26, 10, and 5?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of Season 2's In the Paint podcast. My name's Calvin Camrath.
Isaac Hawkins.
And we will see you guys next week. Doses.
Peace.
Bitch.
Fuck you.